The WNBA is experiencing unprecedented growth, and Sabrina Ionescu is embracing the moment. The 2024 season shattered records, becoming the most-watched women's basketball season on ESPN platforms. A September matchup between the Indiana Fever and Washington Mystics set a new single-game attendance record, and total league attendance soared by 48% compared to the previous year. Merchandise sales skyrocketed by an astounding 601%. It's definitely been crazy, Ionescu says with a smile. While she acknowledges the league's rise has been steady rather than sudden, the magnitude of recent growth still amazes her. Nothing has happened overnight, but every year, there's been an increase in everything, from attendance to viewership to young girls wanting to play because they can now watch games and be inspired. Speaking from Paris, where she is fulfilling her ambassadorial duties for Tissot, Ionescu reflects on her career and the league's transformation. The watch brand, which has partnered with the WNBA since 2015, recently extended its sponsorship for another decade, underscoring its belief in the league's bright future. Returning to Paris also brings back memories of the Olympics, where Ionescu had the opportunity to play alongside Diana Taurasi. Taurasi was someone I always looked up to from a very young age, she shares. Seeing who she was as a teammate made me even more of a fan. Taurasi, a WNBA legend and the league's all-time leading scorer, has long been a symbol of resilience, excelling despite challenges such as the gender pay gap and limited resources for female athletes. But now, the tides are turning. I think you're able to see women's sports finally getting the respect they deserve, Ionescu says. She points to the rise of women's soccer as another example of this shift. However, she emphasizes that the work isn't finished. New teams are rising, just like ours, but there's still a long way to go. For Ionescu, inspiring the next generation is part of the mission. We have to continue building so that the players coming after us can take it even further, she says. As a high school and college standout before being drafted by the New York Liberty in 2020, Ionescu understands the responsibility of being a role model. However, she doesn't feel pressured by it. It's something you grow into as you evolve in your sport, she explains. You just have to stay true to yourself, work hard every single day, and let the path take care of itself. That mentality has fueled her success, drawing thousands of fans to Barclays Center to watch the Liberty in action. She takes pride in seeing fans fall in love with the team's style of play and has even heard from arena staff who say they prefer WNBA games over NBA matchups. As the Liberty secured their first WNBA championship last season, Ionescu sensed a shift, not just for her team, but for the league as a whole. We're at an inflection point, she says, while also noting that sustained growth depends on never settling. We can't be satisfied with where we're at. For Ionescu, the next step is expansion. I want the WNBA to be in more cities, she declares. More teams mean more opportunities for players, which opens the door for more kids to dream of playing in the WNBA. With Ionescu and her peers leading the charge, the league's future is brighter than ever.